blog. I think I pronounced that right. If not, I apologize. Bethany asked, do you ever have a design team call? It's been a while since we had a design team call. We had some in the beginning, but I don't know. I think that, you know, our team is pretty well rounded right now. We have a good variety of styles, and I love my girls. We do, however, have a guest designer that comes on with us for each release. I don't know. I feel like that's a really good way for me to show my appreciation for you guys and what a great job you do showcasing our products. You know, it's my way to say, hey, I noticed, you know, that you love our stuff and you're, you know, doing such a wonderful job showcasing it, and I really appreciate it. So it's my way of just saying thanks. So we do have guest designers come on for each release. She also asks, how do you come up with ideas for stamps? That can be hard sometimes. It seems like everything's been done. I try not to force it. I just have to get inspired, and then I go from there. It may happen, you know, it's December and I might have an idea for Christmas. You know, I saw something in a catalog, or, you know, something that just really sparked my interest or got my creative juices flowing, and I'm raring to go and illustrate some Christmas stuff, but it's December. So I would have to wait until next Christmas to put it out. That stuff happens a lot, actually, because I illustrate what I'm inspired to illustrate at the time. Like I said, I try not to force anything. But we just had our fall release, and there aren't any Halloween stamp sets in that release, and that's simply because when it was time to start illustrating and sending those out for manufacturing, I didn't have any Halloween ideas. Ideas can come from anywhere. It can come from something personally that I want to create. So I may have, you know, make an invite for something, or I might want to send out a card, but I don't have anything in particular that would match that. So I might create it digitally and print it out and send it, and then think, you know, hey, this is a pretty decent idea. I think other people would like this. So I'll just kind of turn it into a stamp set. If I'm inspired at the time, I run with it. And that's really the only way that I can design. Pretty limiting, huh? Okay, our next question is from, actually it's from Anonymous. And it's, what is your favorite stamp set? My favorite stamp set? Ooh, that's a hard one. I have a lot of stamps that I tend to use more often than others, which, you know, like defining words, I use that one a lot. I tend to use the sentiments from our Fresh Picked set quite often. Pocket Full. Actually, the dies more so. No, this both, I guess. I use the Pocket Full a lot. You can put anything in a pocket. My favorite is one that I don't use very often, and it's because it's a sympathy set, and I don't like making sympathy cards. I don't know. I don't like sad things. But it's still my favorite set, and that's Guiding Light. I don't know. I really like that set, even though I don't use it as often because it's sympathy. Jill Norwood asks, I would love to know your favorite organizing tips and tricks. I am the most unorganized person on the planet, so I could probably not help you much with those tips and tricks. I don't know, I'm just putting it out there. I'm horrible. Drive my husband crazy. He's OCD and he has to have everything in its place, but he can still never find anything. Mine is kind of all over the place, but if you ask me where something is, I can tell you exactly where it is. It's in the third pile, like halfway down. No, not that pile, the other one. Yeah, that's me. Although I did recently just put my dies into a binder and have it all organized, and I'm actually going to do a video on that for you guys. So that's probably my proud moment. It might be my husband's proud moment too, because like I said, I am like a tornado all over the place. She said, I would love to see where you and everyone that works for you creates. I always get great ideas for organizing by looking at others' organizational solutions. Okay, again, sorry, I'm not organized. And you really don't want to see where I work. I promise. It is not pretty, okay? There's no home and garden pictures going to be taken here. Definitely not Martha Stewart worthy. Yeah, you don't want to see that. No, but I can ask the design team. Maybe they have some really cute studios that they'd like to share some photos of, or maybe some design tips. Hopefully I can get them to share some organizational tips, because again, I'm not the one. to supply that one, sorry. She also asked how I keep my dies organized, and I will be doing a separate video on that for you. What is my go-to design or design method when you need a card very quickly? I actually kind of answered this in the last video that I did for the 10-minute craft dash, and if I need a card quick, I am pretty much always going to start off with my same basic layout, which is, you know, the rectangle with a rectangle and a strong focal point. For color, I usually lean more toward the gallon, quart, and pint rule. I don't pay so much attention to the threes, like you have to have 3 yellows and 3 pinks and 3 blues or whatever you're using. I don't pay much attention to that. For me, it's more about the visual weight. So I have, you know, if purple is my predominant color, then I'll use more purple, and then maybe a little bit less pink, and then even less green. So there's that graduation, and then I try to distribute it on the card so that, you know, visually it's balanced. This is the last question, and it's one that we get a lot. We got it multiple times, and that is more products coming, and what are the future plans for Wplus9? And quite honestly, future plans all really depend on you guys. We don't have a huge ton of capital. Where we have grown, I was able to, you know, I reinvested 100% in this business for the first 2 years. So the growth that we have been able to do so far has been due to that. As we continue to grow and expand like we are, thank you guys so much. We're bringing on more wholesalers every day, and the orders are increasing every day. We are increasing our starting inventories every day. So we are definitely growing. We do have some new products on the horizon. I am actually, last week started testing some dye and pigment ink samples that were sent to me. So hopefully we can get those out to you guys. Maybe first quarter of 2013. We want to make sure that everything is, you know, that we really like them and that we're stable. This is actually the second or third line that we've been testing. I'm actually really liking this one, so it shows good promise. Still a lot of stuff to do as far as making sure that we get that, you know, solidified and something that we would be proud and just to sell you guys. Buttons, ribbons, all that good stuff. I don't know, we might. It depends on how the cardstock and the ink goes over. I would love to have everything, you know, all matching pattern paper and all that good stuff. But, you know, I'm just right now kind of taking it quarter by quarter, evaluating our progress, and you know, there's a lot of places sometimes you have to put the funds in a growing business. And even though you guys would love new product, and I would love to give you guys new product, you know, every month or every quarter, sometimes that capital has to be allocated into other spots to make sure that the company stays solid and it can sustain any growth or any growth spurts that it might hit. I hope that you guys are enjoying what we're offering so far. And with that, I will go ahead and wrap this up and just say thank you guys again. Thanks for showing up every release, and thanks for all the comments and the support. And hopefully we'll be able to bring you guys lots of new products, and we'll be around for a really long time. Anyway, that's it for this Q&A. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.